What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is PCJews here. How are you all doing today? This is Ethan, and today we're going to be playing some League of Legends. I'm Jax right here. As always, we have Extra Asian and a few other people I know. We've got the Ash on our team. The only random is Janna. We are playing some 5v5 Summoner's Rift. I'm going to be top lane, and that's what we're going to be focusing on, because I completely wrecked the Irelia. So, before we start out this video, my sister wants to say hi, so here you go, guys.
Hi.
Okay, now that that's done, she's really happy and whatnot. She wants me to give her a high five. Oh yeah, she wants to say something, okay?
Bye.
Wonderful. Now then, okay, we're going to be playing top lane right here. I'm going to be leashing for my friend here. Let's just do a little speed up on this. So, we're waiting till 155 on the timer. Here we go. We give a really good leash with this Brand Jax because Brand's going to hit it first. Then I'm going to start pounding it so I don't get hit. Brand doesn't get hit. Everything works out just dandy. So right now we are going to go to top lane and we're going to be facing off against that Irelia. And as you probably know, most of this is going to be farm fest. But I do play really aggressive once I hit level 2. Once I'm level 2, I can just jump on the Irelia and just smack the crap out of her because Jax's taunt is so good. So basically what I do is I start my E up, she can't basic attack me, I jump at her, it stuns. What you want to do is you want to start the E, because at the end of it, it stuns, jump at them so that when you land, it's stunning, and you can get a lot of hits off, and that's how I poke for most of this game. And one thing that I love about playing Jax against Irelia is that her ultimate is 100% cancelled out. Yes, cancelled out by his E. Right there, that cancels out her ultimate because for some reason her ultimate counts as basic attacks. It's really, really, really nice. So, right here I have my W unlocked. I'm level 3. I'm going to beat Irelia out in this lane, but I know Nocturne's going to gank me, and unfortunately he does get me a few times this game. That's the only reason I really died. He knew that I was bullying her out of the lane, so he had to come help more often. But throughout the game, I just pick it up. I do just fine as Jax. Jax is a very, very good champion. He's very strong. He's very hard to beat in lane because he has so much mobility. He can jump away from you. He can jump towards you. He can stun you. And he can get a lot of burst damage out with his W. He can jump on you, hit W, and it's like 3 hits instantaneously, and it just does lots of damage. So right here, I'm already over-leveled on her by a level. I've pushed to her turret on accident. You don't actually want to do this because you're too far pushed up, and it'll prove in a moment that you will get ganked. But right now, we're just having a little standoff. Oh, and it wasn't Nocturne, excuse me. It was Yorick. Yorick right here is a total jackass. I actually am going to get away right now. Like, this is actually very good play by me. I'm able to get away from that Yorick, and Yorick is very, very tough to go against. But I do manage to get away from him, and I just dominate this Fiora, sheerly because she doesn't know what she's doing against a Jax. If she was against me, well, first of all, she picked Fiora. This was draft pick, and she could have easily picked better, but she didn't. I knew he was there at this point in time, but I had to go for it. I was too low. I got her at the same time, and neither were first blood, so it was an even trade. My Skarner really can't gank the jungler until he's level 6, and that's unfortunate. But, since he can't gank, I'm not, like, trying to get ganks from him, so I'm not, like, depending on that or anything. Right now, he's getting chased by this Yorick through our jungle, and, he's just trying not to die. The Yorick does try to counter jungle Skarner for most of this game, which is unfortunate, but Skarner handles it pretty well. Extra Asian's a decent jungler. He's actually newer at it, and I've been trying to help him out, but he's actually gotten a lot better. He likes Skarner. Skarner's a great ganking jungler after level 6, and he actually puts a ton of utility into this game. You'll see that throughout the match. He'll run in and grab somebody out of their group of people, pull them out. They're instantly dead. It's a 4-on-5 in the team fight, and it's basically game over from there. Right now, he is only... What level is he right now? He's level 4. I'm level 5. Fiora is only level 4, and I'm just going to continue to wreck her out of lane. Right there, you can see I did my combo on her. She's half health. My combo's already back, except for the stun, but I can still do the jump damage that I need to get a lot of damage off. So right here, I'm walking up behind her on purpose. I want to be behind her and surprise her. So I know she's not smart enough to not go for long. She walks up here. I know she's there. I'm going to go after her and take her out momentarily. So right here, I start out my stun. My stun gets her, and I just smack her to death. She's going out here. There's no way she's getting away at this point. Jax is very strong in that he can jump on you, deal lots of damage, back away, and redo his combo and do that again in literally like 2 seconds once his Q and his W are back. He won't be able to stun you though. His stun does have a longer cooldown. I think at the moment it has an 18-second cooldown, but really that isn't bad. It's actually quite good, and I seem to do well against Fiora with Jax just because I can block her ultimate, and her ultimate is her main source of killing power. As you see here, Yorick is yet again going for the counter jungle, and Skarner's just trying to bully him out. Brand has come in right here and is trying to help. I'm coming down to cut off the Yorick because I think he's going to attempt to escape here, or maybe even here. Like he's going to escape here, or maybe up on the other ramp. But unfortunately, he does not. So I'm unable to pick up the kill. Skarner just takes him out right there. No problem. He ran to mid, which actually I think was a stupider decision. But I was showing here where I thought I was going to cut him off. The Ashe this game did pretty well, Angel Rose, but I actually was getting most of the kills. Caitlyn wasn't able to do much, and she was sort of pissed at me for most of the time, but things turned out well. She just got ganked by mid there because Brand was preoccupied, which is actually a good choice from Veigar to go for her, but she was able to escape without much force. So right there, our jungler gave him blue, and I'm just dueling against Fiora top. I'm out-leveling her. Like I said earlier, he's coming in for the gank right now, though, and I know I can just take her out. He doesn't even need to help, but he wanted to get the assist. He didn't even get to, which I thought was hilarious. But I'm already starting to get fed. I have 3 kills. Once I have about 5 kills as Jax right here, it's just game over, to be honest. There's not much they can do. I just get way too much damage, and I can just outburst them, really. Like, Jax is a bursting melee, especially once he gets his ultimate. It's really crazy. And, yeah, that's really all I have to say about him. He's just a really good champion, to be honest. I never lose my lane with Jax, unless the jungler is focusing on my lane, but then my other lanes usually win, so it's really good, and it's totally worth it, to be honest. And I like this Jax skin, surely because it sort of goes against his lore, how he makes himself use a broom. In this scenario, he has like a spear. I don't actually know what it is, but he has some sort of spear, and I feel that's pretty awesome, because it just makes him OP. And I also love the hat. The hat's pretty awesome. So, right here, the Draven is actually, I don't know what to say about Draven. Draven's a new champion at this point in time. If you may be watching this in the future, he may not be a new champion. Sorry for scrolling away right there, but currently he's a new champion, and I don't know what I feel about him. He's not OP. He's not OP at all. He's not, like, I don't think he's that great, to be honest. Like, his skill cap is really high, and I know people are going to learn to use it, and people are going to get really good with him, but I just think to have to do that, you could just get so good on another AD and do so much more damage comparatively to him. I don't understand why you'd want to do that over something else. But, I don't understand why you'd want to use him over another AD. It seems like using another AD would just be easier and better. But right now, Ashe is doing just fine against Draven, because she can kite him out of catching his spinning blades. That's one thing about Ashe against Draven. It's really nice. Right here, Asian is setting up for the gank. He's gonna try to run in there, but Blitz has his, his move where he basically has Ghost, and it's really powerful. He can get away really easily. I was coming down there for the gank, and I told Asian to wait, but he decided not to. And so we're gonna go mid and attempt to take out, Yorick, because he is double buffed, and we don't like double buff Yorick. Right now, Asian only has 1 buff, and I'd like the blue if I got it, because, to be honest, Jax can actually be pretty mana hungry. Right now I'm telling Asian to go around the backside, try to get a drag off. I do get the stun off right there on Yorick. Unfortunately, we both get stunned by Veigar right here. Yorick pops his ultimate. That doesn't do much, to be honest, but if Veigar hadn't been there, Yorick would have been dead. Veigar saved him, which was nice of Veigar, obviously, but unfortunate that we weren't able to get the kill. Right here, Brand and me are just sort of poking them down. I'm trying to help out. I know Fiora doesn't have my lane too well, but then I actually did notice that she had pushed the minions and they were hurting my turret, so I wanted to go stop that. Even though I don't understand why I did, my minions were there and the turret was taking them out, so there wasn't much point. And I actually do sort of notice that, and I could take out I can go for the Veigar here. But I felt that if I hadn't have initially gone top, we probably would have had the Veigar there, and I feel that was a bad decision on my part. Right now, Yorick's bottom, and he's trying to kill Angel Rose and Jinwes, whatever. I don't know exactly how to say it. I guess I could just say Janna. That would be acceptable. But he's going for them, and we know he's coming up right now just because we saw him from the ward that I'm guessing Janna had placed. So I wanted to walk in here and try to take him out. He's right behind me in this bush. I don't know how I didn't see him go in there. I should have, but it's okay. Blitz is going to pull me in here, and I'm going to have to go for it. I took out Blitz, but in the meantime, I'm going to die. I was getting triple teamed, but I'm glad I got to take one with me. If I hadn't taken one with me, it wouldn't have been worth it, but it was more of a trade-off than anything at that point, which I felt was the correct decision. So we're just going to fast forward here because nothing really important's happening. Fiora went mid. She's trying to kill Brand. I'm telling right now Asian to ward because we don't have ward coverage really of anywhere, and I'd like to get ward coverage surely because ward coverage is awesome. Skarner did just push top, just trying to push that lane and get a split push going. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to do anything with it. Right now I'm just trying to push Yorick back. I don't want him to push this mid turret. Mid turret, in my opinion, is one of the more important turrets. Top turret's very good if you can get the split push going on it, but otherwise I don't find it to be that great. Right now I'm just poking Yorick with my jumping move, which is like basically what I've been trying to do this entire game. And I know I'm sort of over leveled right now, so I know I can just do lots of damage to him. Right now I do get the kill on Yorick because Asian gets a nice grab with his ultimate, and we're gonna go in for a little counter jungling right now just to further underlevel the Yorick, who's currently level 8. We're trying to do that as much as possible. Fiora is only level 7. I did shut her basically out in lane. She's the same level as their support. And our Janna is, our Ashe is actually the most underleveled, which I thought was weird. The Janna had been taking CS, and she actually does take quite a lot of kills this game, which was the only real complaint I could have about my team in general. This Janna did take quite a few kills, unfortunately, but not much you can do. So right here, I'm running down. I'm telling them I want to go for some kills here. They aren't really responding much, but I think I'm gonna get this blitz here. Yeah. Oh yes, see this Ashe arrow. This Ashe arrow was quite nice. I was able to take out the blitz and push the Draven out, which is exactly what I wanted to do originally, and I was successfully able to do that. I'm pretty sure Veigar was trying to come down there, but Brand was able to jump him. Veigar had to flash away. Yorick's in their jungle. He just stole the blue from Asian. Asian was trying to counter jungle, but he took, unfortunately, the buff. So we're going to go into their jungle right here and try to help this Brand out. Unfortunately, Brand's getting jumped by Fiora, but we're going to try to turn that around as fast as possible. Our bottom is coming up to help us. Veigar is extremely low health right now. Unfortunately, I'm out of mana, so I can't jump on him. I wish I could have, though. That would have been extremely nice, me being able to jump at him. Right there, Draven came up from behind. We didn't actually know he was there. Right now, I'm telling my team to focus people. I don't want to, like, split who we're trying to go after too much because we won't get any kills. Right now, John is trying to save my life. I'm going to go for the Veigar here because I thought I could take him. Unfortunately, I couldn't, and the John is going to get killed for it, and that was my bad. I shouldn't have showed any aggression. I should have just tried to get out as fast as possible, but I was being greedy there, and that was my fault. The Veigar is extremely low, and they're about to push mid. Our tower has, our tower is full health. It has enough life to withstand this push, but you never like your tower to get pushed at all, obviously. Right now, Brand is coming up. We just need him to push these guys back as much as possible. The call actually went out. We were talking, and Asian had crashed, and he had DC'd, which is actually why we didn't do as well in the team fight that was over near this bush, but not much you can do. They do get the tower there. That's really unfortunate. But my top minions are just pushing like crazy. There's not much they can do there. I won that lane so hard against the Fiora. She's going to catch up because I'm not focusing on the lane. She's going to catch up level-wise or get closer to being caught up, unfortunately. Right now, I think she is 10. Yeah, she's actually ahead of me. I forgot about that. She's been farming up the minions up there for a long time and has been trying to get over-leveled. We're about the same level. She's slightly ahead of me, but I am contributing more to the team, and I'm starting to get fed with kills, which is really nice, because Jack's fed with kills just does so much damage. We're going to do a little fast-forwarding here, though, just to get past this boring part. I'm telling my team to go for the dragon. I'm going to push the dragon by myself. We notice Blitz is here, and we're going to go kill him. Draven tries to come down and help. Unfortunately, he can't. We're going in for the team fight here, because I know I'm strong enough to do so. So, later on, you'll see me just trying to take out their entire team. But right now, I'm trying to recollect my team, go for the dragon. I want to get that done. Right now, Yorick pops his ult, which is just bad news, because Yorick's ult is really nice. Yorick's ult gets a double kill. I already killed the real Yorick. That was all Yorick's ult. It was really bad news. But he got a triple kill, and that was not good, obviously. We're going to do a little fast forwarding here. I'm just going to save my tower. Nothing much is happening. But I am 7-4-1. I have a decent amount of kills. I'm starting to get close to my Trinity Force. I have the Phage, I have the Sheen, and I'm pretty close to getting the Zeal. And then the Trinity Force is only 300 after that. So I'm pretty close. Right now, Jana's getting pushed bottom, and there's nobody there to help her, so I'm going to go assist her as much as I can. I was trying to stay in there, but Blitz grabbed me through the wall. I guess he had ward coverage, or he just got a lucky grab knowing I was sitting in there. I don't really know if they had ward coverage, but if they did, it was a good ward because it caught me off guard that he pulled me there. Luckily, I didn't die, and nothing happened as consequence, but whatever. So right there, I just turret dove Blitz because I don't really care about Blitz because I knew I could take him. I do lots of damage as Jack, so I can jump on somebody and burst them out really fast. Right now, we're getting jumped on by Fiora's ult. We should have left previously, but unfortunately, we were greedy and wanted to take out their entire team. The Draven's actually doing lots of damage. Right now, I know I can kill the Draven in literally like 2 hits, so I'm going to pop my ult, jump over there, and just hit W hit, and he's out. There's not much he could do. I'm basically trying to get the Jana out at this point because she's been staying in the front of the fights, and I really don't want her to die right now. So I'm just telling her to be careful, get ready to run at all times. I was worried that was an enemy there, but luckily on Skype I had talked to Caitlin, and she had told me that it was her, so I didn't panic too much and run, which would have been a waste of time. So right here, a little fighting is going to go on. We are going to push towards the front of their turret here. Luckily, we're going to be able to push without too much damage happening. Angel is getting pushed back, but we had just destroyed that turret, so there was not much of a problem. Yorick's ult is going in here. I'm just trying to get it the hell off of her because it was doing a lot of damage and we didn't want her to die. That would have been very bad. Right now, Skarner's running in from behind, and that's actually not too great because I'm pretty sure they have ward coverage almost everywhere. And they also have Blitz who can arm people. So luckily, he missed his arm right there, but if he were to hit it, I had popped my E and I was ready to go in. The second I got pulled, I was ready to stun. And that would have been the best thing I could do, and I was going to Q to these minions here, jump to them, and that should have been all good. I have 11 kills now. That's a lot. I'm doing pretty well for Jax. I think at the end of this game, I have a large amount of kills. I think I have around 30. I don't remember the exact number, even though I did play this earlier today. I completed my Trinity Force, which is good. I only have 1 assist. I'm trying to get fed as possible because, honestly, the Ashe didn't do great early game. She's underleveled, and I just need to, put the team on my back and just go. Unfortunately, they're able to take bottom turret here. We were trying to go to stop them, but unfortunately, we are not able to do so. Right here, Skarner gets jumped by, 3 of them, but I'm running in here, just trying to scare them back. Right now I'm going to jump on this Vigar because I know I can do tons of damage. I take him out pretty easily, not much resistance from him. We take out Blitz. Actually, Jana takes out Blitz. Another kill steal from Jana. How many kills does Jana have now? She has 3. It's a bit much, but, she's doing okay. She's being a decent support. She's warding sometimes. I mean, it's draft. It's not ranked or anything, so what can you expect? Right now we're going to push bottom just because we know we can. Unfortunately, the Yorick is split pushing. And I know that, and I'm sort of worried about it, because I know Yorick's a great split pusher with his little goons there. But they want me to go here, so I'm like, okay, I'll just push with you guys. I'm not going to worry about him. Unfortunately, he keeps pushing and does take this tower, and when he's going for this tower, we're able to finally go up there and stop him. But we are actually able to take out this turret right here, if I'm not mistaken. They are trying to stop us. They're just pounding at the Skarner, but Skarner's pretty tanky, and he can take the damage no problem. Right here I see Blitz coming up. I'm not too worried about Blitz, honestly, but I am sort of worried when he pulls in Skarner here because I know Skarner's going to die. He was asking me to help him, but there was not much I could do. There was 4 of them. I didn't want to take too much damage. That would have just been a bad move. Right here I'm going to jump on the Vigar and try to distract them away from the rest of my team because I know that either me dying or I'm actually probably going to get away just because I know that I'm decent at getting away as Jax because I can Q. As you can see here, though, Yorick is pushing. Right there, the Ashe barely recalls in time, and we're able to stop the Yorick on the tower, but the Ashe barely recalled in time right there. Right now the Vigar's trying to run at us, which I don't actually understand, because I knew I could just 2-shot him, but he apparently was feeling cocky, and he felt he could do it. But right now I'm sitting on actually a hefty bit of gold, and Brand is getting chased. I'm trying to come around. I was gonna come save him from the Blitz. Unfortunately, Yorick was there. He was able to take him out. There was not much I could do since Yorick showed up. I really couldn't do anything, and it was unfortunate because I wanted Brand to survive there. Matthew was unable to, unfortunately. But right now, we're actually getting pushed a decent bit. We're going to team fight them down here, though, because we have a better team fight comp, honestly. We have Jana with all of her CC. Ashe has tons of CC. We have a great initiate with Skarner. We have a great initiate with Ashe, and I just do tons of damage. Even though I am a little bit low health here, we're able to push them back. But the Jana did steal the kill there, and that wasn't great. But what you going to do? She's Jana. So she's been doing fine this game, so I can't complain much. Right now, I'm telling the team, or initially we were saying go Baron, but we were just kidding. We meant go Dragon, so that's why I was initially going up there. But we're gonna take Dragon, try to head out this gold advantage. Though I do have 2.7 thousand gold, and I need to go back and buy something. So I had been saving up that entire time just to buy the Frozen Mallet flat right here. I actually already had this, but I didn't have anything else, and I was able to wait just a second, buy the Frozen Mallet flat, and that was all good. So right now we're targeting the turret. We're gonna just push mid straight up. We'd like to take out their inhibitor as soon as possible. So I'm just sort of running up at this point, trying to get up there. Trying to get into the action. I noticed Fiora's up here, and I noticed we're getting blue. So I'm just gonna troll him and pretend to take it, but I actually didn't. We're gonna go for like a full team gank on Fiora. She's trying to run away here, and I know she is, so I'm going to run in on her, try to get the stun off. She was able to flash, but luckily we have a Skarner ult, who just does tons of CC. I mean, obviously, it's like impossible to get away from. I dove Blitzcrank there just because I could, just using my combo yet again. So right now, our full team is here, but Yorick's here, and he's trying to push against us. I'm just going to jump on him, do a little bit of damage. He ulted, which is scary, because if we kill that ult, it doesn't do much for us, but it can kill us, so it's not a great thing to be going up against. I jump in here, just in an attempt to do damage, and I get bursted by Vigar, which is unfortunate because he was so low health. Luckily, Brand was able to snipe him out and take the kill, which is very good for Brand, because a fed Brand's always a fun Brand to be playing with. Not for the other team, of course, but for us, quite so. Right now, the Vigar just tried to nuke the Ashe. She got extremely low. She needs to be extremely careful that she does not die right here. But the Brand is being aggressive, and it seemed to work out fine. The Ashe didn't die. So right now, our Skarner is having connection issues. He had connection issues earlier. Excuse me. But he was able to fix them. I don't think he leaves after this little session right here with his internet being derp. We're just going to push mid, like I said earlier. Try to get them pushed back as far as possible. I'm here. I know I can take the Draven. He's not much of an issue for me, to be honest. Just because I can dodge his spinning blades and almost all of his attacks, honestly, with my E. And I can just do lots of damage on him while I'm in that state. Unfortunately, their entire team's there. The rest of my team's back at the base. I think nobody had died, actually, but the rest of my team's back at the base, and I really didn't want to push too hard here. I didn't want to push the envelope and get killed for it. But right here, I'm going to go against this Blitz. We're going to basically just nuke him out really fast. I noticed the rest of their team is here, but I honestly don't care. I feel like just, 2v alling them. I'm actually doing most of the damage. Brand is trying to catch up, but unfortunately hasn't been able to. That was a dumb flash right there, by the way. I knew I would kill her. I just wanted to get some damage out on her. I didn't want to turret dive her there, but I did it anyway, so what a waste. But oh well, we still won the game, so it's okay. A little foreshadowing there in case you weren't guessing, but I don't understand why I would upload this to YouTube if I were going to lose, so I guess that's sort of already a given. Right here, Ashe is stopping the minion farm top because they were pushing pretty hard. But right now we're going to go for Baron. I'm trying to get somebody to tank this, but they want me to. I think I convinced Skarner to eventually, but they noticed Blitz is here. I don't actually know how they did. I think we had ward coverage or something. He said ward in the chat, I remember at the time. But right now we're just going to take Baron, and obviously nothing much happens when you take Baron, except for taking Baron. So right there, Yorick tried to jump in and steal it, but we just insta-killed him. Unfortunately there, I got nuked by Vigar. We're going to go into a slight teamfight mode right here. We're going to be able to take them out, though, because Ashe just does a lot of damage. She doesn't want to take on that Vigar, though, because he could just stun her and take her out almost instantaneously. And that wouldn't be any fun, so she's going to stay away from that for now. But we won the team fight overall. We got Baron buff. We kept it on 3 people. That's all we could really ask for. And I was pretty happy with the outcome. I'm sitting on a lot of gold here. I can't remember exactly what I was saving for, but I know I was saving for something important, obviously. So that was good. I have a lot of gold. Yes, a Rage Blade. That's what I was going for. So the reason I like the Rage Blade on Jax is because it increases my attack speed by 4% and ability power by 6 for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 8 times. And with Jax's attack speed scaling with his hits, he can just do so much damage when that stacks up. I get up to 2.2 attack speed at times, and I'm just dealing out just nuke. I'm basically a nuke, and it's really nice. And if you haven't played Jax, I would highly advise it. I don't think he's an expensive champion. I can't remember exactly. But I honestly feel he's worth it. And as you can see, he can carry the game pretty hard. Jax is a great character. He's pretty inherently tanky. If you get that frozen mallet on him, he gets pretty tanky. He gets around 3,000 health, and I think he's just a great overall character. But the reason I like him so much is because that not just the tankiness, that was a nice Ash arrow by the way, but he just does so much damage. It's like he's over tanky for how much damage he's able to do, and also he has a dodge move which dodges all basic attacks, and some ults actually count as basic attacks. You'd be surprised, like Fiora's does, and I can just dodge Fiora's entire ult, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty satisfying, to be honest. So right here, he gives us a speed buff. It gets me up to like 550 movement speed. It's ridiculous. Skarner's speed buff right there. But we're just gonna push mid. Right now Skarner's doing a little taunting, and he says, "I swear to God, if you guys surrender, you're nubs for life." He's just trying to get them to surrender, trying to taunt them into it. But unfortunately, they won't go. So right now I'm being told not to turret dive, though I really want to, and I know I can. I'm pretty sure I actually do it momentarily, but I didn't really. I was told not to by my team. But right now we're having like a Mexican standoff. Not much is going to happen. Right here is, you can see the utility of Skarner. He's going to run in there and try to drag somebody out. I don't think it actually works this time. I actually think he gets CC'd too hard and he gets pulled back. Yes, if I do remember correctly, he was about to grab somebody right there. He got CC'd. He got nuked out by Vigar. He's dead instantaneously. I'm ready to jump in here. I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity. I noticed Yorick's ult is coming up on our tail, and I think I'm actually going to jump in a second. Yeah, I jump in. There we go, Jax baby. So I get pulled in right there by Blitz. Luckily I have Flash back up even after that incident earlier and me using it. I'm just going to jump right there, try to do some more damage. We're going to take out Vigar here. I didn't get stunned luckily, so I could just sit there and hit him basically. And not much was said on that day when I just raped Vigar's face in by smacking him continuously. But it seemed to work out fine for me. Jax is actually a great duelist character, especially against ADs. Like, if I'm playing against a Master Yi, I can do great. He's sort of like Teemo. This is where I was told not to turret dive, but I did it anyways. But he's sort of like Teemo with his Q. Teemo can stop any AD. Like, Teemo's great against a Master Yi, because a Master Yi runs up, tries to hit him, Teemo just stops him. And that's really, really good. The same with Jax with his E. He can pop that, jump on him, and then even after his E's done and he's not stopping them anymore from, hurting him, it's stunned, so it just does lots. But as you can see here, Janna's like leading the assault. I don't actually know why. I know she's gonna get jumped here. I mean, I was pinging her to get back, and she just didn't want to. I mean, the Ashe doesn't want to be into this. Ashe is under-leveled, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's 16. Not under-leveled necessarily, but she hasn't been getting a lot of kills. She's 6, 3, and 11. But I have 20 kills, so I mean, I'm probably to blame for that. But whatever. I told them I had to be there because I had 500 HP, and I really didn't want to take it. I actually didn't have to be, just because I could have probably been. I would have probably been fine. But I wanted full health. I wanted to get that Zeal. I'm building the Phantom Dancer right now, because the movement speed on Jax is really nice. Not only the movement speed, which I already have 465 of. He's a fast champion, but the attack speed on him is great. Like I said, with that scaling Rage Blade and the scaling passives of him, it just works out really well. Right here, I wanted to take that blue buff, but I already had a blue buff, so I didn't really need it. And I just wanted to push mid here. Right now I wanted to jump on Draven. You can just see the damage output of Jax right here. It's just so high. I just insta-killed that Draven. The Vigar doesn't want to have anything to do with me. He just runs away as fast as he can. Right now you can see my attack speed is up to 2. Drops back down to 1.5. But it just boosts up crazily. Jax's basic attack speed increases his attack speed by 14% for 2.5 seconds, and it stacks up to 6 times. So it's just, I mean, it just stacks like crazy. Like, you can just do so much. As you can see, it's climbing here, and then it stacks, and it stacks, and it stacks, and my Rage Blade stacking at the same time, up to 2 attack speed. It's just nuts how much damage he can do, against these people. It's just insane. So you don't want to duel against a Jax in case you're ever facing him. You don't want to go up against him, to be honest. But, as you can see, they're saying their whole team, he's saying their whole team is fed, and, basically that's true. I can take almost any of them, even with half health. There's not much of a problem in me doing so. Right here you can see I just jump on the Yorick because I don't really care. They do actually nuke me pretty hard right there and get me because Fiora was ulting and I didn't have my E because I had used it to stun the Yorick, unfortunately. But right here the Brand is in a bad situation. He is inside of their base. He's just going to try to do a little damage before he dies. But unfortunately that didn't work out greatly. But whatever. As you can see here, the Janna is yet again at the front of the fight. She's not moving for some reason. We don't know exactly what happened to her here. She was either just like trolling or just AFKing. I don't really know. She might have gone to get a drink. So I'm signaling them to fall back because I want to play this safe. I want to play this a CLGEU style, if you will, if you've ever watched them. They play a very passive style. Even when they do have the lead, they will stay back, take the map objectives, and slowly push in for the win. They don't just try to push their lead as hard as they can, because they know if they do, they could throw the game pretty badly. The Janna randomly comes back there. She's already piled and dead, so that's unfortunate. But there's not much she could do. So, as you can see, I was like, why the hell? You just got... I mean, I was totally going to get out. We just got to get the lead up and take the objectives, like I was just saying. But we have the... We're leading right now. Like, I have 22 kills. I'm a Fed Jax. I can 1v1 any of them. I've got a Zeal. I've got a... I've got a Rage Blade. I've got a Frozen Mallet, which makes me tanky as hell. I've got 3,000 health. And I also have a, Trinity Force, so I'm just doing awesome damage. I like to build the Trinity Force. I like to build my boots 3 at the beginning, or a Doran Shield. Matters if you prefer it. Matters who you're going against. Against the Fiora, I knew I didn't need the tankiness, because I knew I could just take her straight up. But against other people, you might want to, like a Yorick top. But I like to get my boots 3, then I enjoy putting on the Phage, then the Zeal. And after I do the Zeal, I want to take... Or, actually, I just want the Phage, then the Sheen, not the Zeal. As you can see there, I did actually block some of her ult, but the turret unfortunately takes me out. But, you want to go the Phage, then the Sheen, and after you get the Sheen, you want to take the Sheen, get the level 2 boots, get the Zeal, then build the Trinity Force, and it's a great start for Jax. Jax does so well with the Trinity Force. He takes advantage of it, very nicely, because his moves do use some of them use AP and AD, some just use AP, some just use AD, so he's a very hybridy character, and that fits very well with the Trinity Force's MO, as you can probably guess if you've ever looked at it. Does, you know, attack damage, ability power, attack speed, critical streak, movement speed, health, and mana. So it's just an all-around great item if you can build it. It is a tad bit expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. Right now we need to do a little fast forwarding because, honestly, we don't know exactly what we're doing here. We're just sort of sitting back, relaxing. But, you know, whatever. So they're trying to make their final push here, you know, trying to get the lead out. Unfortunately, they aren't going to be able to, and they sort of know that, but they continue to try anyways, which is a little bit unfortunate because I just wanted to end this. I went to take Baron here. As you can see, my E does block Baron hits because it blocks all normal attacks. And right here, me and Ash can 2v1 this, or 2v1 this. We can just 2-man it, but my team wants to come in here. We want to kill the Yorick and just take the thing straight up anyways. So right now my sister is coming into the room and bugging me during this commentary. Even though we are near the end, she's writing something down for me. So that's just wonderful. She's like pointing at me and screaming because she didn't want me to mention she was here. But whatever. I've got 24 kills right now. I think I only have 27 at the end of the game. And this game is actually wrapping up, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed. This has been PCJews. And, I mean, we've got 2 minutes left, so we aren't actually wrapping up. But this has been PCJews. If you want more League of Legends, please tell me. I will be happy to make more League of Legends anytime you guys want to. So, I mean, if you want to if you want me to do League of Legends, if you want me to play a specific role, please tell me. That would be awesome. If you want to see more, you know, you can always tell me by throwing out a like. You can throw out a rating. Comments always help. I love the feedback. It's the best thing ever. So I'm actually going to go in here in a minute and try to 1v5 their team. But my sister would like to say something. That's what she's been trying to tell me this entire time. So Olivia, if you'd like to say something, please do it now.
Go like the video that is titled, "Do you want to see my sister play Minecraft?" so I can play Minecraft with you guys.
Okay, so that's actually a shout out. If you guys want to see my sister play Minecraft, that is a 100% awesome thing. We can do that sometime. We need to get her a computer that'll actually do it, but she can use mine, of course. While I'm on my PC, she can use my laptop. And my phone is actually ringing currently, so one moment, somebody is attempting to bug me. We are going to win here. Actually, I actually forgot. We aren't trying to push here. We are just attempting to go in and not win. We're trying to get the minions to do it, but like I said, Wes, I'm doing a video. So you're interrupting me in the middle. How are you doing, sir? Okay, wonderful. Okay, well, I'll help you with that momentarily after I'm done with the commentary. Wes, ladies and gentlemen, Wes, ladies and gentlemen. So, now then, as this video is wrapping up, like I said, likes are always nice, ratings. We're trolling them by receding here. But the game is basically over. The minions are destroying the base, and we're basically just going to take this really easily. I actually am going to go in here for a 1v5 in a moment, and I'd like you guys to see that, but that's basically the end of the video. So if you have enjoyed, please do leave a rating. I really thoroughly enjoy making these videos. So right here, you're going to see me go in for this fight. We're going to make this epic in slow motion. I see the Vigar there. I'm about to pop my ult. I'm actually going to go in slow motion once I initiate the fight. Here we go. They're initiating on me. I see her ulting. I'm going to pump my E in a second here, trying to dodge that ult. You can see my health is dropping extremely slowly. I'm actually not dropping at all right now. They finally got the first hit on me. I popped the E, trying to stop the rest of her ult. I'm going to go in here, focus on the Yorick, because he is the lowest health, and I know I can do lots of damage. I'm getting tanked. I'm just tanking. Like, this is crazy. I'm flashing forwards here. Gonna jump to him. Gonna do lots and lots of damage. Gonna take out that Yorick. Too easy, baby. But then I'm gonna get jumped again by the Fiora with her ult again, which is weird because she just used it, but whatever. And that's basically the end of the video, guys. So I guess I will see you later. Please have an enjoyable time. And this has been PCJews. So I'll see you guys.
And Olivia. Bye.
Bye.